you said it. You're absolutely right. Until you said it just now, you're absolutely right.
I mean, even Shinsuke.
Shinsuke had a year in NXT as champion for most of it.
But here's the thing.
McIntyre has 6 months down there. He shouldn't even been down there. He was the right WWE person. I don't know why he went to NXT. But
But
I'm just saying, if it's the training ground, and we all know Ronda could use some help with promos.
I agree with that. She's definitely, Shayna's got her beat already, and she's not even ready in the ring to come up yet. And Shayna's a whole lot better than Ronda is on the mic. I think Shayna might be the voice of their team whenever they get together with the Horsemen. I think Shayna might be the voice of the team.
Yeah, I'm not fully sold on the Ronda Rousey thing yet.
Okay.
And just throwing a leather jacket on her with meaning isn't going to make her the wrestler everyone wants her to be.
So, any thoughts on all this?
I can see Mandy's point. I really feel like because she is new to the industry, I feel like they should have probably stuck her at NXT first. Or at the very most, if you wanted to have her quote unquote debut on the main roster and have that big pay-per-view match at WrestleMania, have her kind of like do bad on TV, quote unquote, and then demote her to NXT. So at least you still had her on the main roster for your big main event WrestleMania to get people to watch it, and then just give the excuse that, well, she wasn't ready, she lost, or whatever.
I'm still trying to figure out why she's in the main event when she never had a feud with like a Natalya or a Mickie James. Like, she could have easily had a feud with one of the veterans, saying, you had an easy storyline with two veterans on the Raw roster saying, how can you get pushed to the top? We're both veterans here. Why don't you face us first? And that could have taken up 6 months of time.
And we all know.
I don't understand how that would have worked.
And we all know Natty is a whiner, so.
It would have been perfect. It would have been absolutely
and
perfect.
a farter.
Wow, we're going back to that. I look at her weirdly after the weird dominatrix phase we went through on Total Divas that one year. That was a weird year.
But the other thing to take into consideration is when you have like a top free agent like AJ Styles, Vince and everyone wants to be aggressive to get him nailed down to a contract before basically someone else does. So basically that's what's happening. If they look at a valuable free agent in the wrestling world that basically has a lot of I
get what you're saying, but what makes AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke, they're all on the same level in my opinion. And I personally like AJ better. I wasn't complaining he was on the main roster.
And it was an amazing moment when he came up.
But why him versus anyone else?
Like Shinsuke used the excuse of they were trying to get him acclimated to the WWE, and AJ had the TNA experience, but so did Samoa Joe. So did Samoa Joe. Bobby Roode. I can keep naming people.
And at some point, they could have fucking taught Shinsuke English in NXT, but they didn't.
I like the gimmick now. That works now for what it is. But anyway,
not speak English.
All right. We have a very small time window, and we spent a lot more time on this than I expected. So let's move on to the injuries real fast, Sal, and then we'll get on to the show. So we have a pay-per-view for the conference.
People are hurt. The end.
Okay, first of all, what the hell is a labrum? Labrum?
Left labrum tear.
Okay, what?
So say what it is first, and then we'll explain.
Okay, so my boo, Fandango, he suffered a left labrum tear, had successful surgery, and will be out up to 6 months.
Apparently, Mandy is pointing at her shoulder, so I'm assuming it's somewhere up there.
in the socket of the shoulder?
Hey, Siri?
Okay, move on to the
labrum.
It's going to be one of those shows.
The glenoid labrum is a fibrocartilaginous structure rim attached around the margin of the glenoid cavity in the shoulder blade.
Shoulder blade.
It's a shoulder.
Shoulder blade.
Shoulder injury.
Shoulder blade.
Thank you, Siri.
Continue on. One more injury.
Brought to you by Siri.
One more injury. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sal.
Ric Flair had a successful intestinal surgery on Monday afternoon.
Yeah, and Charlotte reported.
What?
Yeah, Charlotte reported. I thought she wasn't on SmackDown this week.
Wait, what?
Ric Flair had to go back into surgery again for something intestinal. He had some intestinal surgery going on Monday. That's why Charlotte missed SmackDown this week.
And
she's supposed to come back on. She's supposed to be part of the Lumberjack match. She wasn't there.
And everyone thought it was just heartburn.
So that happened. Also, there's one injury that broke the floor I didn't hit to put on here. Goldust had double knee surgery.
Was it from a match?
It doesn't say. He had surgery on both of his knees. That broke this morning as I was getting.
Oh, jeez.
From someone that have total knee surgery, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Rehab is not going to be easy because
on a double at his age. So that's crazy.
Right. And it's not. The rehab is going to take a hell of a lot longer because they're going to try to get him to work with one leg at a time.
Yeah, so there's that. Yeah. I have a weird feeling he might retire after this. We'll just be honest here.
Why don't you give him a Legends contract?
Yeah, well, of course, but I think he might retire from the ring after this. Yeah. So, all right, we have a pay-per-view to get to, which is the main reason we're here. So here we go. This is the theme song for Extreme Rules, which is taking place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania this weekend. And this is Dead Sarah, Heaven's Got a Back Door. I have no idea what the song is, but it's not that bad.
Shockingly, this was the Pride theme song, too.
Ow! Ouch! Hurtful!
Well played.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
All right.
Lube or lube? No lube.
Not the veal, no.
We have a cross-branded pay-per-view. I forgot how much of a clusterfuck it is, the four of us are together. It's been a while.
Blake is now regretting his decision to allow me on this show.
We still got time. We still got plenty of time. All right. We have a kickoff match because this makes sense. Let's do a tables match on the kickoff match based off of feud for pancakes. We have the New Day versus Sanity. This all started because Sanity interfered in New Day's 5th of July pancake eating 3rd of July pancake eating competition. I'm not joking. This is what it is. So, New Day.
Why couldn't it be a pancake match?
Because it's not extreme enough.
Pancake on a pole match.
No, it can be if you pour, gasoline on the pancakes and light them on fire.
Of course.
A flaming pancake match.
So, tables match. New Day Insanity. First member of a team gets thrown through a table. That match is over, so it's a single elimination thing.
Will the table be covered in pancakes?
You know, it would not be shocked me if one of these was syrup out of Big E's tights. That would not shock me.
There you go.
None of this would shock me at this point.
Mrs. Butterworth's come out of Big E's tights. There you go.
So I'm going to go Sanity. I don't expect them to lose. I don't expect Sanity to lose this. Honey, what do you think?
Sanity, even though I want the New Day to win.
Okay. Dad?
Sanity, because they're going to try to put over Sanity.
Sal?
I'm going Sanity with the win.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling. It's going to be one of those weird moments where the heel actually wins the pre-show match.
But I have a feeling in the end we're all going to lose.
Well, luckily it's not the kickoff match, so we're all going to be half paying attention to one of those things around Booker T trying to make predictions.
I'll be missing it, that's for sure.
Okay, then we have Finn Balor taking on Constable Baron Corbin. And as Jason Powell puts it, this is Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan with two different people in the same storyline. The exact same story.
Constable?
Oh my God, it is.
What do they do? Give him arrest powers?
No, he is actually the Constable of Raw. He wears a suit in wrestling matches and he shaved his head.
Yes. And now I like him.
This is what we do. This is what we're doing.
We've done that gimmick. Let's move on.
Well, he's the constable. He's actually Stephanie's bitch, pretty much. He's here for Stephanie. So that Kurt Angle doesn't have full power.
Okay.
When we have a match, I'm assuming Finn wins this thing. There's no way in my brain that Corbin should win this match, right, Sal?
I'm going to disagree, and I'm going to say the Constable's going to win by some cheating form.
Really? Okay. Dad, what do you think?
I would think on the same line as Sal, and Stephanie gets involved.
Well, Stephanie's not on the show, but okay.
But you never know.
Honey?
A, you can tell you don't watch Raw, and B, I'm going with Finn because I can't go against that diluted oaf.
Yeah, okay. That happened. So, all right, now for the match that rumored to main event this show, but I refuse to put this in the main event spot of my card.
Because it's only his card.
Well, the card I have on the sheet in front of me. I refuse to put it at the head of the WWE Championship match. I refuse. So, we have Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. Bob himself. So, this match is rumored to be the main event of this show. Why is this main eventing this show? I don't understand.
Because they're still trying to put Roman over.
Versus Bob? That is what we're talking about. Who's winning this match, Chad? Roman or Bobby?
I gotta go with Bobby Lashley. Let's put Roman to rest, please.
That ain't gonna happen. Roman's gonna win this one. Mandy, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with Bob.
Bob's gonna win this one. So, what do you think, Sal? Bob or Roman?
LOL, Roman wins.
Oh, he hates it so much that he had to say Roman wins. It's like when I was picking Jinder Mahal to win matches a couple of months ago.
We guys sound Bob is like, hey, let's get Bob from accounting to do this.
Roman's been calling him Bob in promos. That's the joke. So, WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. We have the Bludgeon Brothers, which is still my favorite theme song in wrestling right now, versus Team Hell No. And Daniel Bryan apparently got Kane's firepower that he was able to bring fire out of the stage last night. We haven't had pyro.
They spent some of that Fox money.
Yes, we haven't had pyro since the Greatest Royal Rumble, but Daniel Bryan apparently can summon fire. That's what I learned last night on SmackDown. So,
you mean the goat face gremlin?
Yeah, well, the goat face killer. That's what it was earlier.
Only problem is what they didn't tell you is he's got a 4-poster bed, and so every time he's with Brie Bella, he practices.
Wow!
Oh my!
Wow!
Is that why the smoke detectors keep going off?
Oh my God! So so here's the question here.
Well, he's got that vegan power too. Don't forget.
Vegan power.
Yes.
Do the Bludgeon Brothers lose their belts here, or
yes,
is it too soon for the Bludgeon Brothers to lose their titles? I'm torn with this one.
No.
Okay, Sal, I'll start with you since you're already commenting. Go ahead.
With anybody else, they would be retaining, but you know damn well that Daniel Bryan and Mayor Kane are going to win because A, they're hot, B, everyone loves them, and C, they're going to have a lot of TV time and they want to expose those titles.
I will admit, I've been loving Team Hell No the last couple of weeks. Honey, what do you think?
Give it to the GOAT and the Do.
The GOAT and the former Do? The former Do?
No, he will always be the Do.
For those who don't know what the Do is, the Directory of Operations. That's the Do. Those who missed that bit a long time ago.
The Do?
Oh, man,
what does the Do do?
The Do. The Do does in sync, apparently.
The Do does in sync during his mayoral duties.
Duties. Duties. Okay.
Did you say oral duty?
She said duty. Oh, duty.
May his oral duties.
Did you say may or?
I can't finish. I'm done.
That's what she said. Anyway. Go ahead. What'd you pick?
I gotta go with my boys, Team Hell No. They're hot, and that's not for a reason, because they are. And you never know what may happen with Daniel Bryan and Kane. It could be unpredictable.
And honestly, I think their name should be Team Hell Yes.
That I think I brought up on the White Color podcast this morning.
I know.
But the reason I think Wayne made a point, because of the merchandise that he already sold for Team Hell No, it's like he made a comparison to like Angle and the You Suck thing, where it's now just a term of endearment, and I think that's probably what I hear here because of the history of the team.
WWE can't say shit about merchandise because Team Y2AJ.
True.
The
Very valid point. Very valid point. That was still one of the screwiest things ever. But anyway, I was going to make a point, though. The only way Team Hell No loses this match is if Miz interferes and we get Daniel Bryan and Miz at SummerSlam. That is the only reason I see Team Hell No losing this match.
Ooh.
So
I got a match for SummerSlam.
Go ahead.
Kane against Constable Baron Corbin.
They're on different shows. That won't happen.
Yeah,
they're on different shows.
Oh, that'd be a great match, though. It'd be a great match for SummerSlam. Think about it. It'd be a great match.
Anyway.
The former Do against the new Do.
Anyway, let's move on. New Do. Let's move on.
New hair Do.
Let's move on. So I'm going to go Team Hell No winning, but if they lose, it's only because of The Miz. So there you go. Speaking of tag team titles, we have the Destroyer of Worlds, Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, versus the B Team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Wait. When did they change their name?
Who?
I thought they were the Deleter of Worlds.
What did I write? That's right. They never said the name on TV, and I forgot. So the Leaders of the World. Thank you. The Leaders of the World. Thank you, Sal, for correcting me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for correcting me. The Leaders of the World. They never say it on television. It's not even in the graphics. They just decided to drop their team name. So